Okay. Let's have a try like this. Welcome everybody to the live. Yes, it's working. Very good. Okay. You can hear me well, and let's see if I can manage to bring this miniature just in front of the camera. Let's see how I am comfortable and how. Okay, let me do like this. I have tried to do horizontal strings and stuff, but to begin, that will be this. So here, let me lower my camera slightly. Like this, maybe. Okay. Just want to be comfortable as I stream. What do we have now? Yes, I'm very close. This is pretty crisp image, I believe, right? So I have to really zoom in for the guys who watched on the landscape. I'm trying to work that out. I've tried to work on the double flux to have vertical and landscape, but not tonight. Not tonight. If you have knowledge about this, please let me know. That would be very welcome, so I can do better. Okay, something like this. And let's try. How is it now? Right in front of the camera. Huh. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. If I think it's fair enough. Maybe I will dezoom slightly. No, not too much. Something like this. Ooh, it's pretty sexy miniature, right? So we'll try to make it better tonight. Yes. Okay. So not this crappy brush. Okay. Ready to start. Will be this, the metallic metal, yes, magnesium and semi-matte aluminum. Okay, so not on this guy, because here, as you can see, this is already done here, the metallics here and there, and that will be it for the metallics, because I don't want too much to interfere. But we have these guys here, right? So this and this, they have the gatlings. So I have already started to work on it. Non-metallic, yeah, call it like you want, just dry brush, like gray. But I will rework that with true metallic metals. Okay, so hence these two paints, true metallic, and these two express colors by Vallejo, that I will use as washes. As you see, let's take this one for instance. Yes, this has been washed with maybe a bit of verdigris. Cannot remember, but it's the same rule as for the NMM. So you see here is I just put the metallic paint on the top of the bowl, and here if you look at in fact here it's just black, right? And so when you have the model from the front, this reflects the light, and this doesn't, so it's dark and just the same. So it's the basic, even though it's true metallic, I will do the same just to highlight the areas where we have the most light. Okay, so enough for this guy, he's done. Let me check. At the same time as I check, you can have a look at the paint job to see if you like it or what. Okay, this is done. This, does it deserve some metallic here? No, because we have some greenery from the warpstone balls here. So no metallic here. Oh, here, yes, we do have one already done here. Here, it's interesting. I could do these areas, but in fact, I will leave them black because it's fine enough. Just same as here, the mechanic leg will be black as well. Like the contrast is contrasted enough, so no need to go. And yep, and the rest will be the same, right? Yes, exactly. So pretty nice. So for tonight, pretty light session of work. It's night time where I live, so that's why I said tonight. Good morning if it's morning for you. Good afternoon if it's the afternoon. Just these two TMM. Okay, I will start with this guy here because that's my favorite of the band. Look at this. Yeah, this is very dynamic. I love it. So the arm here retreated. Ooh, beautiful NMM. And with the leg stretched like this. So that's the dynamic of the miniature like this. So just to, oh, here, I need something to, it's not painted. So we could do here too. Right, let me check the different helmets. Oh yeah, it's the same helmet here. Also has the little blade that could work as a TMM too. This one, no. No. Oh, this one has the silly warpstone on top of the head. And this one, okay, so that's what we are going to do. Very nice. I will take my fine brush, well, fine enough. Rosemary, series 33. Yes, I can count. It's number one. Can do everything with that. Yeah, something like this. Ooh. And voila. Okay, so I will do the metallics, and I will start with the blade on the head. So not this one. Let's have these in the background. Beautiful. And okay, so that's the blade here. TMM, pretty good to attract attention on the head. Let's go. I will put the paint on my palette and show you the paint. Okay, so hopefully you can see clearly. If I'm checking all the time, you see if there is any comment, if I'm in the frame, because when I paint I move like this. Hopefully you can see clearly it's on focus, so I think it's pretty great. Okay, let's go. I have first this paint. I will use my shaker here. Good enough, very good. You see, and this one, let's have a go. This should be harder because it's a very old paint. It's a very old paint because I don't use much of true metallic paints. Okay, I'm still shaking off camera, and now it sounds pretty liquid, so that's very good. Shaking what I will use to shade here. Shake. Always shaking. Yes, I shaked this morning. I did a small live this morning too, so nothing too drastic. And here we go. Rosemary, series 33, number one. Thanks, fair enough. Painting the metallics. Okay, magnesium. So I put it on my palette, then I will show you so you can see the color. Yes, I will put everything on the palette. This one and the light one. Yeah, you'll see how the light is silver. Oof. Oh, it is liquid. Very good. At a time where it wasn't anymore, so that's why I'm saying that I have a history with this paint of being very dissatisfied. Okay, here we go. So I have tiny dots because really I don't need much. That's the dark metal. You see, very dark, so it's very good for the transition to the black or something. And this is the highlight, really catching. This would be a dark gray, and this would be almost like a white, because when it takes the light, the reflection is very, very bright. So two colors, but to be fair, because it's already metallic and following the light, we don't need super. Oh, let me decide on the. Ooh, so here I think we will need some light here, like this. And now on the edges, and here. Okay, and then we have my highest light in the middle here of the blade, because it's coming this way or this way. Okay. Here we go. I start painting. A little bit of water, you know, always good to have good, yes, good flow. And if I need, I will get back to black if I highlight too much, or if I find that areas require. To be fair, I think it's almost good enough. At least I have a highlight in the middle, and then some washes, and then that's the TMM. Really. Yeah, so you can see here when it reflects the light, there's a bit of transition here. Right? Okay. Yes, that's good. I have a slight shadow here still, and then I will use some of the. Oof! Wow. Okay. I think to just redo the transition from black to. Good enough. Not too much on the edge of the blade, but just here on the body here. Okay, I'll do the other one. Oh, this is perfect because it has everything on it, so the same. Ooh, pretty nice. Okay, big edge highlight taking in. Yeah, something like this. Slightly different, but it's good too. The edges. Okay. Yeah, fair enough. Right, these two they're slightly different, but close enough. And now I will highlight directly with the lighter paints. Oops. Okay. Okay. So I have loaded on my brush, and then I have wiped the excess. Because I don't want too much, then that will be just stippled. Oof, that's too much paint again. Here. I have to wash that because, yeah, whatever, you know. Anyway, we'll wash back in to get it to dark again. Because this is bad. This is very bad. It's okay. It's okay. It's always harder to paint in the evening for me because the whole day is behind me. But yeah, let's try to do something smart. I think it should be like this. Yeah, that's better, and that will be refined. But that's the main reflection. It has to have a distinctive shape, something cool. That's the most important, because that's what people will see. Is it cool or not? And in fact, if it's consistent, it will look good, and you don't really have to be exact with the source of light. You know, it's like, oh yeah, but if it's coming from here and this and that, approximatively you get the point of light, and that's good enough. And that's, I think that's a lot better start than the other one, right? Okay, hope you can see here. I will wash it down, and with that I will have a better idea. So here exactly, that's the best light is here, and sort of a triangle. Ooh, it's pretty fine. Okay, here. So because paint is just, oh wow, paint is a process, and it's okay to do back and forth. Yeah, need the shadow back. Right. And we will smooth the transition later, but first we have to find the most interesting lighting. That's the most important. In fact, the transition, you know, can be average if the light is at the correct spot. That is everything that matters, in fact. Okay, for this one. Okay, that's a bit more interesting. And now I will wait for it to dry a few seconds, and then I will shade. I will shade directly with Magnolia Negra, which is this one. Black, no, which is this one, Black Lotus, because okay, let's see. I need to darken it to get back to the highlight points that make sense. So I will darken everything and then get back to the light. Really, it's just about finding the best point of light. So I will start with this one. Yes, this one is the messy one. So here I have my Black Lotus. Let's see. And it will also, this will also, you see, wow, it's very nice. Transparent. And it has a bluish tone. And also it will remove the sheen of the metallic that we will get only where we really want the shine. Yeah, so you see here, I really remove that because I wanted to contrast a very dark black steel and still a sharp reflection, just to give this sense of sharpness. Bad, so I will wipe that here. A bit too much, just wiping works. Okay, and now I think I will come back with maybe my highest light here, just to contrast opposite to the main reflection we have here. And one here as well. Really want this to, oh yeah, something like this, look better. Yes, I want that sharpness. Oh, I think it's better, yes. It was too light on the first pass. So here I'm just looking for interesting patterns on the blade, really. Yes, same here. I want to bring that sharp edge. This is fine enough already because it is somewhat battered, so it's not new. It's not a new blade from the box. I still want it to be sharp. Okay, here I haven't worked, but I will still do the highlight here. Big highlight on this edge. Yeah, so it's noticeable and not just something very muted. Okay. Okay, and now I will darken with the other paint. And the other paint is Black Lotus. Oh, you know what? I will try this one. It's a very transparent and very weak paint, so it's very good for transitions. It's a bit blue, so that's my concern here. I don't want a blade that is too blue, more black and white. I have black contrast, still from Vallejo, so it's a more express color. Black one, it's pretty interesting, but it gives that oily finish, shiny. Not great. Well, not great. No, I don't really like it. But here, just touching the edges. Yep, you can see while it's on the frame. Very good. It's so weak that even touching the edges, it does nothing. Let's see if I just go on. Yeah. Now we can see. Now we can. A really, really tiny effect on that. But that's great because that gives a great transition. in fact, pretty good. Interesting. Look at this blue hue. I think it's very interesting here. Yeah, okay, so just a lazy application, but it's not too bad. It's not too bad. So that's the magic of painting. Oh, look at that. So I have this bizarre shape, but I'm sure I can do something with it. So just like this and pull the paint. Okay, maybe here in the middle and the same here. I like it. I'm starting to like it. You see here just one point of reflection, and the rest there is something. There is something. Here it's a bit messy, but I will redefine that again and again and again and again. Yeah. Letting that dry, getting back to this. This is pretty good. I will take my dark metallic. Now I have lost it a little bit. I will go here and do the transitions. I'm loving the shape, and once I love the shape, I just rework. So very little paint. Yes. Okay. Maybe do some stippling. Especially here, it shouldn't be such a stark light. It's already in the zone of. Okay. It's painting until you find like the lucky strike brushstroke that will really bring the. This is pretty good. Well, I think it's pretty good, right? I think it's good enough for me. I think. Yeah, the phrasing is important. This is pretty good. No. Okay. Just to make it interesting, really. Ooh, this is pretty good. I won't touch. Touch a little bit. Because the hue is blue, so if I bring that in, it's very gray. I think it's good to have everything. Okay, let's see. Okay, something like this. And now I will shade again with my Magnolia Negra. The middle here. Here I lay the slight kill of sheen here, and then I really the line in the middle. To be fair, I think that would be enough. I think, I don't want to be like super duper fancy, but just something cool. What do you think? Fair enough? Here, yes, I have to use again that. Where is it? What is that paint? It's the metallic. Okay. I need that black. Yeah. Lotus. Yeah, here I don't like this. It's too messy here. Okay, and then I will bring back some of the light just here at the main point. But this is, to me, this is all right. Yeah, something like this. Let's see the other one. Yeah, this is good enough already. Yes, I need some light here and there. Oh, well, this is, yes, I have to refine. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so here I bring back some light here and there, just to contradict, to complete. I mean, something like you see, because here the main highlighting is in the center, but here you have the other face of the blade. That's the body and really the thinner part. And so I will have a highlight here and there, just to complete and make something interesting. So if it's thin down, it's good. Let's see. So thin down like silver metal. Okay, a slight dot is enough sometimes. I don't really like it, so to be honest, I will shade it again, I guess. Hey, more transition, but there is something undeniably. Oh, yeah, that's what I need here. Yeah, ooh, this is better. You see? So I try to do the same here. In fact, yes, yes, yes. Now that I have the key to the shape, to this exact shape and location, so I know that I need this line here. And when I will shape this reflection with dark paints to have something like this. This is nice. Okay, I'm waiting for it to dry and have a look at the other one. I can do this. This is alright too. It's different, but like yeah, this is yeah. This I will keep it like this. Uh, Interesting enough to stay. Oh, I said I would redo the highlights. So will I? Hmm. And this one maybe. Hmm. Okay. Let's check the other one. Yeah, to shade. So here we go. Let's shade. Yeah, this is good. This is bad. Perfect. 50%. Hmm. Darker. Darker. me see. It could be something like so. Could be something like so. I will reinforce the dark again. This is done. So I have just this. It's a bit too radical. That's the problem. I will use some dark. Let me grab the paint. Oof. Ah, my savior. Yes, yes, yes. To get back to something black and not blue, because this one is way too blue for my taste. This one, let's see. Okay, this one I will call it done. Here, interesting, and that's all we need. Maybe one here. Just here. Something like this. Yes. Okay. Yes, let it dry and check this guy. Let it dry. Let's let it dry. Check. Let's try to add a few dots of the highest light in there. Yeah, something like this. This already has it. Yes. Okay. If it's good enough, it's good enough. Let's go with this one. Okay, you can see here. Okay, more dilution, more water, so I can have smoother transition for the lighter silver. Okay, try to erase the edges. Hmm. Wash, wash, wash. Just wash it. Okay. On the edges. Adding a bit of blue in there. I think so, right? Hmm. So as I'm painting, I'm trying to figure out how to do it really. It's just I share my painting session. It's not much of a tutorial or whatever, right? I have to say it. Disclaimer. Hmm. Just trying to make something interesting here. Okay, and now I will shade slightly. So water with the Magnolia Negra. Okay. Oh, I think that will be it. I wait for it to dry, and maybe a second pass here. But blow air on the model. I won't use hair dryer, just this. Pretty nice. Okay, so one more pass. Now that it is dry, I haven't used this at the end of the day. It's all right. So last pass of this. Well, hopefully last pass, just to get rid of this little. Hurry up to kind of smooth the edges of this. Okay, yes, I got rid of what I wanted to get rid of. So you see this final little dot here. I think that's good enough. Really, I think that's interesting. Well, tell me what you guys think in the comment, but just a little bit of swanky shape here. Like it, you know, nothing too ambitious, right? But just to make it look cool, just make it look cool. Have fun, and that's all, right? Yes, I think it's fine enough. Fine enough. Okay. So guys, you see how it has worked. When I start, I don't really know what I have to paint. Okay, let's compare the two. Yes, so here I put the light where you can see the reflection. My favorite is the one on the right here, just a bit more swanky. And the left one is still basic and clean, and it works. And so that's some TMM here. Oh, this is very similar though, in between the two versions. Yes, okay. Fine enough, fine enough. Okay, so this is done, that's very good. And now the Gatling guns here. So let's start with this one. Same process, but hopefully faster. I start with the dark metal. Oh, okay. But first I have to think of my lights. My main lights here. I will wash it down first. I have to wash it to bring this white down. Maybe not, maybe not. It's okay. I will have it. Okay, okay, I know. Now I will take let me think. I'm sorry. Thinking of the brush. The tool. If I take this crappy brush, I can kind of stipple. And let's try. Different technique. Yes, you see, so I have put it on the, and I just stipple. And that will also do the weathering as well. A bit more. Yes, fine enough. Let me clean my other brush well, okay, because I'm pretty happy with this idea of stippling. And so instead of trying to have perfect control, just let the magic of the brush and paint and process and the hand and whatever, you know, creativity and luck and everything um, do the job for you. So I will stipple like this. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so I put paints on the brush and then I swipe the paint and then I can stipple. So trying to keep in mind the direction of the light. Something like this. Okay. So the light comes from here, right? So I have on the tube, I have to do the face of the tube that face this direction. So here I will take it like this. So it will be easier to have the brush in there, exactly, on the left side of the tube. Maybe too much paint, yes. Let's try. It's alright, it's alright. So you see, you don't need a sponge or I don't know what, because this is a very tiny area. So A sponge? No, you will never do it with a sponge here. Well, never. Could trigger some guys who say, "Oh, never say never." Right, right, right. Okay, but I mean, this is just easy and simple and stress-free. I think it's important because now I am really tired. It's the end of the day. I've done much already, and the painting has to be easy. That's why I'm not killing the details and stuff. Just trying to be clean. That's on the tubes here. It's not perfect, but so here, yeah. So we do the edges. Same. We keep the direction here. Okay. Something like this. This we need so much more. Yeah. Okay. Something like this. All right, and this here too, like inside. Oof. This is tense because you see this is pretty clean NMM already. And I don't want to mess it. Okay, something like this. Yeah, it could be wider, slightly wider with that. Ooh, yes, yes, yes. So have a better. Okay, these two, yes. Oh, this will have maybe some light from. Let me think. Oh, this, yeah. Here, stippling as well on the edges. Okay, okay. And this will be washed afterwards. So let me have a look. This, boom. Okay. Well, let me just check something because on my phone it shows that it's very clean on the camera, but when I switch to okay, because the resolution that I watched the live in was low. Oh, yes, that's crisp. Okay, good, good, good. Yes, I watch my own live just to make sure I'm in frame, you know. Um, hmm. Yes, I had this. Oh yeah, that was about this. Yes, the light. Where will it come from? Well, just do nonsense. Okay, this is TMM, and so that will just take the light that is available, and so, yep. Okay. Yes, that's just. I do what I can here. I can do much more. Up. And anyway, I know there will be some light, green light coming from the base, lighting from the bottom, but we don't even see it. So right. So here, same thing, right? Just kind of stippling, just a bit harsher to go faster. Top of the tubes. Yes. Very good. And then this. You see, just like hitting the edges. And here's the same, yeah, just it's the face like this. Then I will wash it, highlight it, and everything. So that's how it will work. Yeah, that's a mistake here that I'm correcting, and that I see a lot in some paintings. We do the highlights just not wide enough here. So in fact, this is good. This is what we need. Simple. Here I won't go in there, to be honest. I won't do it. I will have to, but not with this brush. Okay. So I use that. I think it works as well. You know, no need to be too cautious. Just looking for. But that's really interesting with that special paint because it's very dark, like magnesium. It looks black if it's not under the light. Only when it hits, it's hit. I mean, even more than other metallic paints because this is darker. Okay, good enough. And then the same, I will hit it like this from the side. Okay. Like this, but now my brush is okay. I need a little bit of shape to go in there. Okay, I need to do this. That's a bit of, oh yes, okay, better angle. Okay, it's coming to life. So I will just change the brush and do like this tiny, you see here in the middle, tiny spots here. Yeah, here we go. Oops, wrong paint. I took the light one. Yes, dark magnesium. And then, oof, this is really thin. Yes, enough. That's enough. Maybe the last one's really hard to get. Okay, very good. Just a dot, and now we have the illusion that. Very good, very good. Oh, the other side. Oh my God, yes. Okay, good. Reinforcing the light in some areas. Here and here. That's my good brush, by the way. It's not the other one, but could have used the other one to be fair. This is not about being very precise. Okay, and now I will wash it. I want to wash it now to have a better look. I will want the end darker, and so this middle section will be lighter and this will be darker because it is firing some warpstone projectile, and so I know I will have the end of the tubes green, like as if it was hot due to firing the warpstone stuff. So just to have more contrast, I will up. Here we go. That's here. I will have this end darker. Let me wash it now. I will wash it now. I will dilute it pretty fairly and do the Magnolia Negra. I will wash everything. So it's way too much, but I will spread it to reduce the intensity of this wash here. And I bring it to the edge. And maybe this one too. Oh yes, starting to look better, like it's at once. At once it's all okay. It's getting better. So, and also, you know, rule of cool, because on the tube it should go all the way, you know, all along tube here, but I don't care. Call the police. I don't care. I really want to have the focus on the middle of the barrel. Here, okay, that's cool. Oh, so this is, I'm seeing the comment I'm working on. This is Skaven. Skaven, so Age of Sigmar, Skaven Stormfiends. And so this is heavier unit. They go by 3, and they are the size of kind of ogre size, or maybe big ogre, really. So funny thing is, the bigger models, they are easier to paint because they're bigger. Yes. Okay. And then I will wash everything here. Okay, so no, it's not my only army. In fact, it's a commission paint job. So this is not for me. But I don't do armies. I just like painting. If I had, I would start with a Tyranid army. I think, yeah, I would do Tyranid army if I had to start an army. But yeah, Ogreen, you say? Yes, exactly. I think they're slightly bigger, just slightly, just wider, because the Ogreen, maybe they would arrive here, or not as wide, I believe. Here, they're pretty wide. So just washing, I think, works very well. And so I'll do it, just spam, you know, just like when you give the control to your dad when you're playing video games. he doesn't know he spam this only button. I do that, and then I will bring back some shine with the dark metal. So I think that's pretty cool. Pretty dark metal here, and only at the end I will bring the lighter silver metal. So yeah, avoid the bubbles. Okay, and I will do this part here at the very. Maybe I won't. I don't know. No. So the color scheme. If you go on my channel, you will see from maybe last year I started to work on the client's army project, and so the requirement was to start with a grayish, dark gray. For he has rat augers, and then go lighter and lighter. So the rat augers would be dark gray. These would be light gray, and I have the last one from the commission. The Skaven commission would be this one. Like that's the boss. Would be even lighter, but within that requirements or demands or whatever you call it, I have a lot of freedom to choose. So that's why I gave the bluish hue, and also the armor plates. I went for this copper, sort of copper, to contrast with the blue, well, grayish blue of the skin. So I would say that's a mix between the client and how I see what he wants, right? So he tells me I want this and that, and then in my head is forming. Okay, so here I have to wipe a little bit, the excess, the excessive amount here. Again, here I also think it's excessive amount of shading, but I will wipe it here, for instance. Bring it to the sides, wipe it in the middle like this, and you see, because it's not dry, I recover some of this initial brightness, and that's what I want. So you can do it like this. It's a pretty quick way to recover. Okay, and then down here. Yeah. Before I get back to putting back the shine with the magnesium, I think I will have a second run of shading, but just specific areas and not everything. So now I have recovered definition, added some tint, so that's pretty cool. Oh, yeah, here, this area here has to be done too. Okay, So I will wipe the excess in the center. Here we go. Well, thanks for joining the chat, man. I hope you enjoy. Are you painting yourself, or just chilling, watching somebody else paint? Somebody else doing the effort, which is also a fine way to enjoy the hobby. I would do that, but just found out I could do lives, and in fact, pretty good. Like painting my commission while doing the live. Oof. Once you get in there, I will wipe the thing here I have done quickly. I don't want it to dry on my finished element here. Maybe something like this. Yeah, that's enough. And here too. Okay. Oof. Yeah, not too shiny. Okay, so that's everything washed, and now I will, just like I said, focus on the end, the beginning and the end of the barrels, and so we will have a cool effect of the center being lighter. Here, just with water, kind of cleaning the center. Okay, so it's maybe more thin down a little bit more, and then here we go. Just the end and the beginning. This is a quick step. And again, I don't need to be very precise. And really, I made a video on my channel like, oh, you're too tired to paint and this and that. That was for me too, right? So if you find a technique that doesn't require much precision, then it's not the same. You know, you won't get exhausted after a painting session. And so it's really what we could aim for, especially when we're tired. When we are tired, not when we retire, of course. You don't have to wait to retire to stop painting, hopefully. Yes, that's the point, right? Doing commission painting. Enjoy. And okay, like this. Bringing some blue in there. It's pretty nice. Dark blue. So I hope you can see well, because it's vertical. I know it's not the best, but I tried to do it landscape, and there are still some technical difficulties, so I have to try more settings, different settings. I think so. What do you think? You know, starting to look like something. This is the beginning, right? So step by step. I'm not really thinning down the paint at that point, just because I have spread it on the wet palette, and so it comes already thin down. So okay. Now a bit more water, just to make things maybe easier, flow better. Now when the brush is dry, then it doesn't glide on the model. It kind of reads like this, and that is not enjoyable at all. Well, of course, you would know. Oof. Yeah. Okay. Now I'm just kind of blending a bit. I will wipe the center. With water. Just water on the brush to kind of wipe the center. You know, what do you think? I think it's pretty cool, you know, especially for the amount of effort. So we had a buddy just jumping in the chat, talking, and in fact, that's something pretty hard to do. I'm not used to do it yet, so sorry for my lack of skills in the conversation, but my brain was focused partly on this. You know, I have to keep the model in the frame and also do something worth watching, right? So if I do just nonsense, maybe it will be. I think it's just, you know, you come by, you drop by, you deserve to have something interesting to watch. It's just that it's a bit hard for me to make the full conversation in that situation. But I'm doing my best. Hope you enjoy. And like I said, it's not a class, it's not a tutorial or whatever. It's just me painting in the evening. Yes. Something simple. Let's have a look at this. Doing the shadows. So you see, because the light is coming like this, I do my shadows like this. Quick and easy. Okay, so now I think it's time to just, wow, to be fair, things all right. Things all right. I will get back to the dark metal, and then I will finish with the lighter silver. Maybe in some places, I don't know, I'm not sure yet. Maybe on the edges, yes. Maybe on the edge. Okay. Whew. In fact, it's been how long? Ooh, almost an hour and a half. That's why I feel I need to take a little break. So I will put it here. I have to go and drink some water. I finished this one, and I think that will be it. Well, you know what? Let me finish this one and end the live. I will do the other one tomorrow. But you see the difference. That's a good before and after. Although it's not finished, it has more vibrancy, more intentionality behind the. Okay, so let's do some. I take my crappy brush and I will dilute a bit. Yeah. Okay. What is this though? I have to put some dark metallic magnesium on my palette again. That's why I'm tired, because it's late where I am. Now I understand. Okay. Yes, here we go. So that was it. Magnesium. A very nice paint to have. Just we need a very, very dark metallic paint. Not even sure I would need the lightest metal because something like this. Oh yeah, here definitely some. Okay. So in fact, doing this kind of dirty application is fast, easy, and it gives you the stippling, like weathering and everything. So that's kind of just perfect. Yeah, okay, we'll just do this. The edges, yeah, very good. That's a lot better, you see. Give them some shine back. They really need it. More paint. Pretty interesting. Let's see here in the middle. I don't think it needs further highlighting, to be honest. I don't know if I'm just being lazy. Maybe. You know what? I will mix in some magnesium with the lightest, so I will something not too harsh, because yeah, something in between. And then now I'm ready to just give a little bit of punch in the places of interest here. Bing bang, bing bing bang. Okay. Yeah. More contrast is always a good idea. Yeah. Okay, just in the very center. Ooh, I think it's fine. And so when you bring up the highlights, of course, that brings some contrast back here. Yes, definitely need something. Here I'm missing some blue, so here we go. Some blue back in. Okay. So it's just refining and refining and refining until happy. I think that's fine enough. I think that's fine enough. Final highlight. I'll start with the edges just to check. I think that will be really light. That works, it's okay. Okay. Now just one dot here, center, center, center. Oof. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Just giving the finishing touches. Maybe something like this. Oh yeah, well, definitely have some good contrast. I hate these stains here. This looks good, but now like this is a problem. So we go back in with the darker metal because I know what that is. It is the highlight. We don't need it. So I'm just getting back with the darker metal here. Yes, and you see now it's solved. And when we put it under the correct light, it doesn't even show really. So, I mean, if you put it in front of the light, there is no difference. Okay, like this. Solved, and these two here. 1, 2. And now, okay. Here, we have some nice red. Okay, well, guys, mission accomplished. Have a good day, a good night. I hope you enjoyed. And see you next time, guys. See you next time. Thank you.